Welcome to Echo, a PT-inspired indie horror game. Go figure, of course. And then there's shit in my eye. And I'm gonna mute the main menu music because I really get the feeling it's literally Silent Hill music. Like, I'm not sure which one, though. It's a game made in 10 days for the Scream Machine Jam. Let's see. It's a first-person horror game inspired by the PT formula. Oh, PT formula. Where am I? What kind of nightmare is this? He will not be happy if you are found in his home discovering what he has created and what those creations have done to his guests, but finding the end of this never-ending nightmare will not come so easily. And apparently it's a game Jacksepticeye randomly played. No idea why, but I'm sure there'll be some people who watch him who also randomly watch me, and you can even play in 4K. I don't know who would want to. Let's just get into it. WASD to move, eat or interact. Sounds good. It's at least missing the photorealism of PT, but it's going with the formula and really gigantic newspapers. FBI to investigate. You can tell it's a news company because of all the typos, not because of the developer. It's just the quality that you normally expect from journalist integrity. All state detectives amidst mass corruption scam. Classified information confirmed when shocking laundering. Okay. Anyways, it's not the highlight of the game. Ugh. Oh. So this is why it's a formula. Now we have to just go to Wonder. Not necessarily loud. We had to compare and contrast, if you will, my reactions, or lack thereof, versus other people who are going to play this. So it'll be a test. Possibly a tried and tired and old one. FBI still are investigating. But, the PT formula is now becoming a little obvious, especially when they say the connection from the end of the level to the beginning has to end with stairs. There's a choice. You could be original and not have to be like, hey, well in PT, when you're entering the loop, there's the stairs. Except I'm going to make it a wheelchair ramp. Like, if you're going to copy PT style, why just mimic where the last room or little hallway is stairs and then a door? Why that level of lacking creativity where you could have done anything, but instead, yeah, you made it so there's stairs at the end just to... I don't know what the point of that would be. Otherwise, if we're going to go with PT formula and things that are like, you know, Unreal Engine, horror games... What? Just needlessly loud, but okay. Loud is scary, guys. Oh. I'll turn my volume again. Loud is scary. It was like a TV going static noise, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Loud is scary. It's like some radio TV thing that was just screaming at me. No, I thought that was a chair. I was... Interact. Office key found. Birds. But yeah. So we're going to then challenge the game to try to actually scare me. But Jacksepticeye, I think, was scared. And well, let me read the comments. It goes back to my whole thing of people pandering to, I don't know if I should say amateur, but I'm chewing my fingernails. That's bad. Bad habit. But, what am I thinking? New indie developer? Have they made anything else? I don't want to shit on them. They made another thing a while ago, in 2 weeks. The people that are like, whoa, this is so scary. It's the weird pandering. I just don't get it, but we'll see by the end of the game. I'll just read off some comments. I've already done this before. It's like I play a game that I'm like, why are there so many cocksuckers? Like where people just like ass-kiss the developer. Criticism is good. Feedback is good. Constructive criticism is especially good. But I don't get the pandering. Like people replying, I think this is one of the spookiest games I've played in a while. Will it scare the living pants right off us? Is there a spooky monster? Is there jump scares? I'm getting amnesia vibes? What? It made me scream a good amount, not gonna lie, laugh face. Can I run it in 4 gigabytes RAM PC and i3? Do you have an integrated graphics? Yes. Okay, that doesn't go along with what I'm saying, but that made me laugh. Like this a lot, was very spooky, got my blood pumping. Mad PT vibes. I can just keep scrolling down, it's going to be the same thing. Either way, yeah, pandering, same thing. I don't need to regurgitate it. I mean, unless you just, no one's listened. There's some sort of force keeping it shut. Right. Okay, that took too long. We'll see if the game is legit scary. If not, you're gonna hear me complain. This guy is quite I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read. Can you quiet down? Because they're both the same thing. He's quite the engineer. These blueprints show past creations. Wow, he's quite the engineer. He's made a sewing machine. What an engineer. Along with one about a living machine. One that can think and act on its own. It says here he uses his guests as hostages for testing throughout his house. The fuck's that got to do with a fucking sewing machine? And that's not an invention. That's just a like a picture, a surreal picture of a heart with an engine. And it's just an engine. I thought that was a piano up there, and that was like a mushroom. That was a lamp. But I'm going to presume they're all parts of an engine. So no, those aren't. The fucking engineer. Quite the engineer. You know, a pencil drawn of a heart engine. What is this? A grinder? Like a meat grinder? Some kind of shit you'd make fucking salami out of? Probably not, but you know, it's a machine that looks like, you know, you put shit in there and it crushes it. And a question mark, a sewing machine, and it's a hydraulic system? Like a pump? An automated pump? I don't know, with the feed belt line? I don't know. That's not, I don't know what the fuck's that got to do with invention. Wait, did he say inventions? Blueprints. This is a blueprint, okay, guys? The sewing machine? Blueprint. He invented it. He's a genius and an engineer. It takes too long to fucking open the door, fucking Christ. And chair abuse, too. I don't like it. Analyze test footage. Sure. So far, I'm not exactly impressed. Collect 4 objects. Oh, what? It's a different game? Basement footage, collect 4 objects. Sure. Oh. Giant newspapers. If things become too... Okay. If things become... There's an issue keeping the... Okay. Something's gonna chase me then? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll continue with my complaining though. It's a mandatory Neco rant, okay? The pandering of amateur amateur developers, like, I don't want to, like, if the developer's watching, I'm not shitting on you because, you know, you don't make things like some kind of mad fucking genius with 20 years veteran experience in the gaming industry, but it's just how... should I scream? As long as I don't run into a dead end, although it runs just as fast as I do, so... Well, at least it doesn't outrun me. Oh, wait, what? I thought this is where I came from. Wait, what? What? Oh, fade to black? Oh. Maybe we can read the hint this time. But yeah, so I'm not shitting on the developer if he's reading this. There's no reason to be upset, but it's just the whole... Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be an amateurish game, that's fine, but the whole... Everyone's like, whoa, this is scariest game ever. Oh my god, it's like... Are people just exaggerating on purpose? Are they just trying to be nice? I don't understand it. It's not that I lack empathy or sympathy here. Alright, not again. It's just like... It's not that great of a game. There's obviously a line you can draw. I mean, how good is it meant to be if... Well, it's fade to black. He doesn't even attack me. He just sort of stands there. But yeah, it's just... How do people say this is scary? Have they played horror games before? How can any YouTuber legit play this and get legitimately scared? I know I'm stone-faced, and that's my thing. I know. This section can be skipped from the pause menu. It's not that it's difficult, it's just... Fade to black slowly? You don't even scream? Oh yeah, keep forgetting also F for flashlight since everything's fucking dark. But yeah, the best way is just avoid his vision, avoid not being seen, I guess, at the get-go. And hopefully just get it done so I don't have to skip this. Why do they have 2 out of 4? How do I have 2 out of 4? Weird, but okay. We got 2 out of 4. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, the game, PT clone or extremely typical. Wait, it's just a dead end here, and that's it? Or is this where I go afterwards? And this is like the last object they'd want to. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't expect myself to be scared. I don't know. I don't even know if this would be worthy of being uploaded. My standards are pretty fucking high. Because sometimes when I play a game and I'm just like, what the fuck? There's times when I play a game and I'm like, hey, I mean, this has potential, it just needs more polish, blah, blah, blah. Back to cell. The fuck's my... The fuck is back to cell? Where I spawned? Well, at least I wasn't spotted. The fuck is back to cell? Like here? Don't tell me I died. Oh, okay, I did it then. It's just, it's an amateurish game. 10 days, it shows being a PT clone doesn't help. What was the point of collecting all that too? What did I gain from it? I just know when I look at other YouTubers, they're probably just screaming and being annoying. I don't know. Why would I do any of that? What was the game? What happened? It was why they introduced this monster is through old footage. But what's that got to do with PT? I just don't get it. The game is so fucking old. Why do people obsess over PT? How people get scared by this? Why do people say they get scared? Are they just being disingenuous? I don't know, it's like every time there's like a novice fucking indie developer, it's like, hey, I'm gonna make a PT game. I don't get it. It's like an obsession. It's just because it's easy to do and they think it'll get good traffic because it's PT and PT was popular once upon a time. It's Jacob, your neighbor. I'm getting a bit worried. Was this the phone call from fucking not Layers of Fear, sorry. Oh, that game with a V. Vanish. Wait, Vanish. No, wait, hang on, let me double check. The phone calls look stupidly familiar. What game was it? And the game's also fading to black. What was the game? Fuck. Visage, that's it. The phone call of "I'm worried about you" just reminds me of fucking Visage. Did they copy paste with a fucking old lady at the start of the game what they said in Visage? I don't fucking know. I don't know. And I better not see comments like, Neco, you just rushed the game. If you walked slowly, you would have been more petrified. You would have shit your pants. You would have pissed, came and shit your pants. Back away. I don't fucking care about the footage, man. Dr. Pepper. Fuck it. Man. Ugh. The things I do. WSD to move after... Okay. I'm in a jail cell now. Is it the same monster? It's fucking dark. Shitty fucking... It's the same thing I complained about in the last time I complained about fucking shitty... The fucking Unreal Engine or shitty passwords. Oh my god. It's the same thing where I complain about saying the typical fucking Unreal Engine or Unity engine. This box would not be... This would not even work. Come on. What is this? Fucking gravity-defying fucking bullshit? It's like the typical, you know, amateur fucking indie horror first-person game. Shitty flashlight. Shitty monster. Usually royalty-free assets. And what else? No. And people apparently, you know, kissing the developer, being like, it was so scary, this monster. Oh no, I'm scared, oh my god! 13449. 13449. What? What? I didn't die? Oh. 13449. Wait, what? What? Why is this on my screen? I wasn't even near the monitor. Easter egg. 1344. Shit, I can't even remember it now. Why did this pop up? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna run behind you. Or over here. 134496. 134496. 134496. What? What did that do? Where did that do? Hi, sup? Oh, maybe it was the door over. Oh, wait. Yeah. I bumped into it and I died. Is the screen at least gone? Was it 134496? Let's find out. Okay, I'm opening the door Or whatever the fuck it opens before the monster comes out. Okay, well, there we go. Super scary games. I don't know. It's like what bugs me and what I complained about in the last one was either new substance found in mines, generate power, faulty wiring claim, cover up, machinery around basement repaired, entity is able to move, present day, here's someone walking through the halls. Oh. The disingenuous nature, like the developer just makes a game and uploaded it. I won't know why Jacksepticeye played it of all things he could be doing at his gigantic sub-size. But playing this, and then the game was created in 10 days by one person. Got a scare out of it. Again, I know, I already ranted about this. To rant again, it's either, one, I know not everyone's going to see the video that I'm talking about, but they'll know what I'm talking about if they were, if you're the kind of person who has seen the video, that you know what I'm talking about, and this rant is very, very familiar. Dust on my desk, ew. But it's the same thing. It's the typical, expected, predictable, no originality, just nothing. It's just there's a monster, you're in a structure or a maze. It's then has unoriginal PT from, a game that was popular, 5 years ago or something. What is the point of making it? I don't know. And it just bugs me. And sure, yeah, you're one person, made in 10 days. It could use a crap ton of polish and some originality, and a flashlight that either works or something else. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. And just every single fucking time a game like this is made, every single fucking time, it's the scariest game ever. Whoa, I'm so scared. Oh my god. Best game ever. 10 out of 10. Would play again. I don't know, it's just, for me, it's supreme disappointment. Again, it's not like that I expect fucking every single indie developer to be fucking mad geniuses, or every indie developer should be Hideo Kojima, or every person that makes a 10-day game, that they make something that's just pure fucking gold. But I mean, if there's, for me, I don't know, I'd imagine if someone develops a game, they would at least put an iota of effort into at least thinking of something original. Like, I know I'm going to sound like an asshole, but it's just like, if I'm in the shoes of a person who wants to create a game, at least in my perspective, I'd want to be a person that wants to make something that stands out or is different of all the indie games that gets uploaded every single day. By uploading this, what do you contribute? If you made this only to increase your experiences as an indie developer to get better, then, I mean, why stop yourself by these worthless game jams? A game jam, to me, is a test or a challenge on what you can do in a limited time frame. At least in my experience, or not experience, in my opinion, a game jam is for people who are experienced to showcase what they can do with limited time. But for someone who's an absolute inexperienced game developer, making it so you limit yourself with your already limited experience just means you're uploading garbage. That maybe sounds mean, but I cannot see how I'm wrong. It's just, why limit yourself if you are limited in skill, or limited in current talent, or limited in experience? Why limit yourself to 10 days? If you want to make something and contribute to gaming as a whole, or the indie gaming scene, take your time, make something interesting, make something that you can be proud of, is at least how I'd see it. So it's just when someone uploads something like this, where it's just the typical shovelware, typical first person with either royalty-free assets, or a lame monster, half-assed design, half-assed levels, unoriginal content, unoriginal inspiration, and especially if you fucking make it PT. Or especially if you make it something like, you know, Slenderman objectives. Find 8 notes. Ooh, find 8 notes. Don't get caught. Find 8 notes. It's just try, like, at least even make a fucking story. Even a walking simulator has more fucking class than PT shovelware or Slenderman shovelware. These games are how fucking old, and people are still saying, I was inspired to make an indie horror game that doesn't contribute fucking anything. And then you get people who leave comments that just are whole, you know, scariest game ever, 10 out of 10. It's like, what? If this indie developer wants to make games for the long term or as a job, the best thing you can do is give constructive criticism. Mine is, keep getting experience, don't let my words put you down, but make something not with a game jam. That is it's limited. Don't use game jams unless you're really fucking good. Like, you know, you could fucking like go goddamn Matrix mode on your fucking keyboard at coding skills. Or you at least are competent at using an engine that doesn't involve getting a rectangular fucking asset and stretching it. And being like, I made a room, and it's just like this fucking square of stretched fucking textures, or lacking texture, or a monster that doesn't even have a fucking attack animation, shit like that. Don't limit yourself. Put a good work towards something and then be proud of it. But doing this, it's just bottom barrel. It bugs me. It upsets me. And my rant will not stop it. It just means, you know, these kinds of games, I just play it and I'll be like, oh, it's one of these, and then I don't upload it. And it just wastes my fucking time. And that's sort of the inner turmoil that I have to deal with. Because then I'll rant about it and sound like an asshole. But, moral of the day, I'll upload this. Because I also feel like I have to rant to ventilate my frustrations. Even if it makes me sound like an ass. But I want to be real, I want to be genuine. I hate disingenuous things, which is why the comments that people being disingenuous piss me off. People who play indie horror games or try to be YouTubers part-time, full-time, or who have played AAA horror games, or have played superior indie horror games, what does it gain to suck the dick of an indie developer who's not that experienced and just makes this? I don't know. Feels good, sure. I mean, I don't know. Everyone likes to feel good. But right now, this kind of developer would need more constructive criticism of, this is unoriginal garbage. Don't limit yourself. Work harder. Don't be inspired by fucking overused, overrated, over fucking milked series such as PT. Make something Silent Hill. Just don't do PlayStation 1 aesthetics. That's been done to death as well. Avoid that. Avoid Slenderman games. Avoid PT games. Avoid PlayStation 1 aesthetic games. And make something interesting or unique. Something that doesn't require too much weird convoluted mechanics or gimmicks, but just something simple. And start small and grow as you get more comfortable. That's my message. Just to sort of tell people, hey, I'm not just like completely murdering this fucking developer because they uploaded something with their inexperience and in such of one person 10 days. But really, in my opinion, game jam, yeah, to me, a game jam is for skilled developers who know what the fuck they're doing, and they'll be like, a challenge is this? I'm gonna do it. But why challenge yourself if you're a novice? It makes no fucking sense. Don't do that. That's my input. But I hope you enjoyed my sassing and my ranting. That's all this video is going to be about. But it'll probably be the last time I do this. I can't obviously just do this repeatedly. It'd be beating a dead horse for my own. It's just me beating the dead horse as much as the indie developers beat the dead horse of PT, whereas I beat the dead horse of complaining about shit when no one's forcing me to play it. I know, I'm aware. I'm very, very aware of all the potential contradictions or hypocrisies, but hopefully the developer will learn from my feedback, and I just won't upload one of these games being like, one of these fucking Unreal Engine goddamn fucking unoriginal. You just won't see it again. This is the last time. So if you just don't see me playing anything, or I say, there's a drought, I can't find anything, it's probably because I avoided 20 or 50 of these kinds of games because I played it, was like, oh, well, this could be interesting. And I was like, no, it's one of these. It's one of these. And then I deleted it and tried again, and then tried again, and tried again, and tried again, digging and digging and digging, and filtering through trash to find something I would hope is some kind of hidden gold or some kind of delicious silver nugget. Just not fool's gold. But, yeah, that's it. I don't know. Rant complete. I hope you enjoyed my rant. I will not do it again. I promise. I promise. But if you did enjoy, or at least you can offer some criticism for the developer as well, even though there would be hundreds and hundreds of developers just like this one who will make inexperienced games, projects, and again, we just have to hope that they get better and they learn from their mistakes. Because one thing I at least know and strive for, even as much as I am very, aggressive with my opinions and stances, is I always wish the developer or whose content I'm playing the best. Like, I want them to improve. I want them to prove me wrong. I want them to get better. I always want that. Because the more people that make games, good, competent games, or the more that people are striving to improve, the more it is better for the gaming industry as a whole, especially the indie gaming scene, as the AAA gaming scene is becoming mostly cancer or mostly full of greedy, money fucking mongering pieces of shit like Bethesda. We need like a new generation of new indie developers who rise up and can compete against the AAA developers in a healthy way. So, the more the merrier, basically, in the indie developer scene. So, who knows? But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.